They're giving out trips to Berlin with it,
Yeah,
apparently.
3 fucking trips. 3 tickets to Berlin. Dude, holy fuck. That's nasty.
Wait, who's slow?
Dude, someone's so slow. Someone is
it
really
Sean?
slow.
Sean, are you slow?
It's gotta be
Someone
Sean.
is really slow.
I think I
Because
saw
I
Sean.
was even a bit delayed there, but I was not the last
You're
one. The
clapping
last one
like
was,
another
slow.
full count after clap. It's like 3, 2, 1, clap, clap.
Well, it's been pretty good as far as like results goes, and I feel like it was pretty effective, productive. I think it helped quite a bit. And I think it's been showing in the server and in scrims. It's been way better. So I think it feels better as well. I feel like we're closer, we're more tight as a team. So it feels like more of a team now. So yeah, I think it was productive in game and outside the game as well.
Yes.
Yes.
I miss Chick-fil-A.
You can get Chick-fil-A in New York.
I miss Chick-fil-A then.
There's not a single one within
Come
an
down
hour
to the
of
city.
me.
There's one like
no
2
way.
blocks from me.
I miss
On,
Wingstop.
in every direction as well.
Yeah, I miss Wingstop too, dude. Those are
I
the
want the
days.
boneless.
I miss
Those were
the
pretty
weather.
good.
I don't.
Yes.
Yeah, I miss
yes.
it as well.
I told-
Everybody's talking about food as the only
Yeah.
fat person here. I'm the one that misses the weather.
I don't go
Yeah,
outside, so I don't really
dude,
care.
I miss getting done at 11 or okay.
Oh yeah, with the
Yeah,
time
getting
zone,
done
PST
early.
time zone. Yeah,
Yeah.
that
it
I
was
missed
so
too.
nice.
It felt a lot better finishing at that at like 8 to 9, and then seeing the sun a bit. It was a lot better, but
Seeing the sun?
yeah.
I
When,
miss the weather.
when we
It's
got
more
done,
fun.
the sun was still out.
Yeah.
Sure. We know you didn't go outside too often while you're there, Sean.
Yeah, no need to.
And then I missed the ping pong table. That was pretty poggers.
Pressure's on you. Pressure, you always stop.
I mean, I think people are being more self-critical as well on different things. I notice a lot more that we talk almost every round, like instantaneously, in terms of if 2 people on a site together mess up, they're typing in chat to each other and being like, oh hey, we should try this next time. And I think we're thinking about the game in a much better way in terms of everything than before we went.
I think I also I think to add on to what Matt said, I think we just feel more involved in everything that happens in the game. It feels like everyone's more focused.
I think all of us are kind of upset because we were doing, like we had a lot of things that I felt like we were ahead of the curve on how to play against Astra successfully, and had a couple neat tricks and stuff that I don't think people had caught on to yet. So it definitely sucked, and some of the comps we were playing were really, really good for us. But because of the different changes and stuff, we've had to move some things around that I still think we're ahead of people, and we're starting to catch up quick where we were struggling. But like it kind of sucked because I felt like we were in a really, really good spot.
I think the new patch is fun though.
Yep.
I think it's a different game, honestly. I really like how the game is like flowing. It's not just like people util dumping at each other, because like Astra's not as strong anymore, so it just feels like it feels good again. Like the Astra meta is definitely like something to get used to.
I'm pretty happy at least that there's like a soft reset like on the power creep in the game, because I feel like it was getting out of hand with Astra, and seeing that makes me realize that like Riot is actually really involved with the community and the game. So I think it gives a lot more like power to gunplay and like less like timing abilities and just winning out that way. I think it's been a lot more fun to play the game.
This new patch is way more fun to play, as Sean said. I think it just fits the game better. Not fits the game, but I feel like it's more realistic to play on that patch for like a long time. I think the Astra meta had to change at one point because it was so like tough to play against, or it was so overpowered, the Astra. So yeah, I think now it's more balanced. I think this patch should stay a bit longer than, not this patch, but this meta should be played much longer than the old one.
Yeah, and like the game just becomes more consistent now. So like I was gonna say something about reviewing and stuff like that is a lot more like much easier now that we can actually understand, other than just like kind of semi blaming it on like a suck or something like that, because then you get util dumped. If the game is more consistent, we can figure out kinks and stuff like very fast and fix them. And I think that's where we're probably improving the most, is going to be on this patch.
I think he looks very strong, but I feel like with every new agent that came out, everyone always is like, oh my god, this agent is so strong. What are we gonna do? And like on multiple of them, like they weren't as strong as people thought. So I'm still like a bit skeptical about how strong he's gonna be. But I think he's definitely gonna come up into team comps for multiple teams in the close future, I think.
After like we played it in the scrim, or we played against it in the scrim, and I feel like it was very strong. But I feel like as Mike just said, I feel like it's just a new character in like a new patch, and I thought it was a bit harder to adapt. But I feel like after playing him in ranked and stuff, I think it's not as powerful as we think. I think it's good. I think it's gonna be replacing a lot of characters in new comps, but I don't know if it's like a must or like something that is overpowered right now, at least.
I think it needs to be changed before Astra got changed. Astra's change took too long, and KO's gonna have to get a change before then.
Yeah.
Like
I completely
100%.
agree.
I think he's gonna be meta changing.
Yes.
I don't know if meta changing, but like
No, he will be, I think.
yeah, like
It's gonna be really hard to play
You have to
against.
think about a lot of stuff right now. Like, if you walk up on a Sage, he's just gonna see you and wall. I don't know. You can just like knife a Killjoy and backside, and they can't pop mollies and stop you from coming out. Or like you knife the Viper, and the orb is like has to drop and he can't molly you and stuff. I think that
It's gonna be, if people use it the right way, I think it's
Yeah.
gonna be very broken and hard
you
to
can
play
stop
against.
them from stopping you from hitting their
Yeah.
sight.
On a retake. The second you start to retake, they just knife the wall, and it's like all of a sudden you can't flash, you can't
Yeah,
smoke,
you just have to
you
wait
can't.
another like 10 seconds.
Yep, and it tells them how many
Yeah.
people are there instantly through walls, and it silences through walls, and it's 8 seconds. Like, I don't know. I think that's entirely too much for a champion, and I hope they nerf it much quicker than what they have been doing, because I do think it's going to be a huge issue.
I feel like KO's abilities matter so much versus like I think that other agents like don't have what he has, and like they said they wanted to move away from abilities, but like dude, KO shit is so like just dumb.
I think
Like
Be
you
strong.
I think it's gonna be
like
strong.
imagine you just pop an ulti though, like no one can use anything when you're just running into a site. It could
You
be
don't even go into
also
sight. You just
yeah.
sit in a corner and suppress them through a wall.
And the range on it's crazy.
I just think it should be
Lord.
treated like a recon where you can hide from it.
Yeah,
Like,
so that it's
it-
now I agree with the guy. That is definitely like broken, because there's so many things that like just that you did get numbers and say that you're about to like hit a site on like against an eco, and then you throw a dagger in
You
there.
knife
It's
and
just,
C5.
yeah, yeah, I don't know. I think it's dumb.
like they're trying to rush you, and someone just throws a dagger onto the wall. Like
You can't use flashes.
Yeah.
Or anything.
Yeah,
like the T side can't break it either because they're on the opposite side of the wall. Like just imagine you can't use anything on a site hit. Just
That's
literally
actually
nothing.
you also see all 5 right away, so you can push aim main and stuff.
Yeah, like
That's really dumb. Yeah, no, I agree.
Well, and
I think they-
doesn't it also knocks Jet out of knives. Like there's so many just
I don't think you
you
can
know
use fly.
Sova you could
Oh
probably
yeah, that's
float.
tilting.
You
Are you-
might
are
be
you
able
sure?
to float.
It's an
I
ability
don't
thing,
even know.
no,
It's
I don't
ability,
think
I
you can
think
float
it's-
because
yeah.
it's a passive.
Yeah, it's a passive, so I don't
So,
think
like,
you should. So
yeah.
you need to just become a normal. Fuck.
And then it just become just a gun.
Yeah.
At that
Yeah,
point.
Sova ult it knocks you out of.
Yeah, that's why I think like
That's
it was originally something made to counter the post plant meta, but literally it just they did it so.
They didn't think it through.
Yeah,
did
they
it
like
smooth.
because like it obviously like would work. Like yes, this is the counter.
You
but,
can only
like-
use the knife after the bomb goes
Yeah,
down.
just
I mean, no,
No, that's a terrible.
like-
Don't do that.
Yeah, yeah.
let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Skye is so good.
Skye is nasty.
Skye is
Trips.
carrying us. to
They're giving out
Berlin.
trips to Berlin with it.
Yeah,
apparently.
3 fucking trips, 3 tickets to Berlin. Dude, holy fuck, that's nasty.
I think the ult points to 8 feel
Yeah.
pretty good in the game. It makes like I feel like it makes it so Raze doesn't have ult on second round, like their bonus round or something.
Jet knives
And,
or
yeah, like
less
all that
common.
stuff feels really good.
I think 1 orb is like enough to change the whole, not the whole game, but the whole half at least. Because like the Razor, yeah, as Matt and Sean said, I feel like 1 matters more than we think, because we get less over ulti, we get less Razor ulti and stuff. So I think it feels good for sure.
I think it reduces a bit the like snowball effect. Like sometimes like you use around and then you get ulted and then like it goes very fast. But now that there's less ults, I feel it gives more opportunities to come back in the game.
Yeah. Snowball, yeah, I agree with that for sure.
The frenzy nerf is actually holy. He actually likes the frenzy, but the
I don't
frenzy
know.
is trash.
He's actually
The
rolling low.
frenzy is now awful. That gun is so bad, and I'm so happy.
you
I
have
don't
to
know
aim with it.
why
Makes it
you
better.
start
Crazy.
using it now.
You have to aim with
It's
it now.
the
You
worst
can't just.
it's ever been.
Yeah, it's
You
actually
guys still
so
don't use the
bad.
classic. I don't want to.
Yes, all of us use the
I
classic.
use the,
now.
yeah, I use the classic.
Yes,
every-
I'm actually nasty with
I've
the
been getting
classic.
pretty good with it.
Yeah.
My classic is actually nasty.
Yeah, but I saw one of our smoke players today buy a ghost and no smokes on pistol round. So
Well, that's if you're talking about me, I had a smoke, but it's fine.
one.
Once
Yeah.
smooth.
It feels good. I think like streaming.
Feeling a lot of pressure.
I am feeling
I'm
thank
feeling very thank you.
I think it's fun
I am not.
to play matches in, because I feel like streaming for 2 months was a bit demotivating, because I feel like they also switched the meta like a month in, like a month and a half in, so like all the practice was kind of not pointless, but yeah, pointless. I feel like we practiced a lot of fundamentals and stuff, and I think we got a lot better as a team, but like for a month and a half, I feel like we streamed for and without playing matches, we couldn't even test our stuff, and it was pretty like not demotivating, but I think it was pretty boring, I would say.
We finally decided to play in a tournament to get like match experience, and then they dropped this patch that day. So we withdrew from the tournament to get 2 extra days of like full days of practice, because we thought it would be more beneficial. So that really sucked, because I feel like we'd have a really good chance to win the tournament and show like that we could be a really strong dominant team. But we'll just have to wait and hope it plays out. Yeah, I mean it's the difference of it may not be today or like that day or the next day, but 10 days from now we might realize something that if we hadn't been playing it as long as we did, we wouldn't have got that realization. I do think it helped us though. I think we were very fortunate in the ways we were playing some of the maps and things we were doing, that the changes didn't affect us that much. But it is like you're still learning. Other teams are changing stuff, you're learning to play against their comps now, things like that. So it definitely helped us. Like it was the right decision not to play, but it would have been nice to be able to do both. But I also think the top of NA right now is just so wide open in terms of things that it's going to be very difficult for us to get there. But I think with the way things are laying out right now, I think we have a decent shot to be in a position to qualify for Berlin, and I think that's what we've got to aim for. Is we may not qualify, but we need to be in the run to qualify for sure, or else it's it's a disappointment for us.
We've been a top team, like in some tournaments. Obviously, I think we were looking for consistency more than anything. So hopefully we got that now, and I think we can go for a great run for the rest of the year.
Thank you for watching another episode of Agents of the Roundtable. Don't forget to subscribe and comment down below what your favorite change to this patch was. Make sure to check out VCT qualifiers this weekend.
Hey, who's slow?
Someone
Is this Sean? Who's slow?
Gotta be Sean.
I thought I think I
Because
saw
I was even a bit delayed there, but I was not the last
You're
one. The
clapping
last
like another full count after clap.
one.